Liam Neeson was a guest on The View, and Whoopi Goldberg made jokes with him about having him back after her co-hosts became all fingerlish during his interview. The panelists on The View were enthralled by Liam Neeson's visit when he popped by to discuss a range of subjects. "Please stop these two women from sulking," Anna Navarro yelled at Alyssa Farah Griffin and Sunny Hostin, who were acting adorably. Liam said he was given the lightsaber hilt he used when asked if he had saved anything from his role as Qui-Gon Jinn in the Star Wars films. He made jokes about making the noises associated with swinging a lightsaber when he had to use one in sequences on production. George Lucas, he joked, informed him they do that in post. The hosts of The View repeatedly cited passages from the Taken series because they were so fond of Liam. Liam chuckled along amiably, taking it all in stride. "I'm afraid to invite you back, but I will," Whoopi Goldberg interjected as the hosts carried on. She went on, "Please come back whenever you want. We do love having you." In response, Liam said, "I'd love to." When Whoopi brought the program to commercial, Liam turned around and smiled broadly, and the other panelists couldn't stop laughing. Whoopi, meanwhile, confused spectators with some strange noises she made during the ceremony. Whoopi, 67, raised the ante on Tuesday's episode of The View when she sang bizarrely during the anchor's discussion of extraterrestrial life. Co-anchors Sarah Haynes, 45, Joy Behar, 80, Alyssa Farah Griffin, 33, Sunny Hostin, 54, and Whoopi discussed aliens and UFOs during the roundtable. Joy acknowledged that while she had never believed in UFOs, she had kind of believed in their existence due to the presence of 48-year-old U.S. Representative Marjorie Taylor Greene. In contrast, Sunny stated clearly that UFOs exist. Regarding Sarah, she spoke on the potential of extraterrestrial life, but did not affirm or refute her own belief in it. Believing that humans are the only living beings on Earth seems foolish or conceited, especially in light of how massive galaxies are. I also think if people believe in heaven or this other place, then you should be able to believe. Alyssa added her 2 cents, stating that someone knows that extraterrestrial life is possible. Whoopi apparently broke into the Star Trek theme song in response to the discussion regarding aliens and UFOs. The song's instrumentation was performed by the EGOT winner until the producers cut to a commercial break. The famous television show Star Trek from the 1960s told the story of humans visiting extraterrestrial life in the far future while traveling through space. When the program was revived as Star Trek: The Next Generation in the 1980s, Whoopi starred in it. Some fans may have found Whoopi breaking into song embarrassing, but others may have found it nostalgic. "Whoa," one fan tweeted, "Whoopi went old school #Star Trek, she's wonderful." Whoopi seems to have gained the respect of her admirers once more through her singing. After she made remarks last year regarding the Jewish community and other groups, supporters of The View wished she had been dismissed. She discussed her childhood, the #MeToo movement, and her new movie till in a recent interview with The Times. Her recent remarks regarding Jews, however, appear to have infuriated readers the most. Whoopi was removed off The View for 2 weeks last year due to what ABC, the network, described as her inappropriate and hurtful remarks against the Holocaust and Jews. Whoopi asserted that the Holocaust was about man's inhumanity to man and white-on-white violence rather than about race during a discussion of the anti-Nazi graphic novel Maus. Whoopi brought up the subject once more in an interview with The Times, hinting that there is disagreement among Jews over whether they identify as a race or a religion. "My closest friend said, 'The absence of a Jewish race box on the census is not for nothing. Thus, that makes me think that we're probably not a race,' the woman remarked. Nazis considered Jews to be a race, Whoopi said in response to the interviewer. "Yeah, but that's the killer, isn't it? You're being told who you are by your oppressor." Why do you think they're telling the truth? They are Nazis. Why trust what they say anyway? Whoopi said after learning that Jews' heads and noses were measured by the Nazis in order to prove they belonged to a different race. They did that to black people too. However, that doesn't alter the fact that it is impossible to identify a Jew on the street. I could be found by you. They were not in your path. That was my main argument. However, you would have assumed that I had taken a large, nasty butt dump on the table while nude, she continued.